Ask us to do you a favor and then complain. We can work to rule. Too long didn't read at bottom, safe for work. I've tried to simplify some of the processes, so if something doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll elaborate. Appreciate this is wordy, but most of my anecdotes are. I, F33, used to work for a company that, among other things, made a particular product that was sold in reasonable quantities to a number of customers. These products were quite large and expensive, but had a relatively short service life, so there was a predictable trend to when customers would order replacements. Let's call the customers in this anecdote Lombard and Orange. The products for each company were slightly different, so we had to change some tooling and machining processes when swapping between the two. Furthermore, as part of the manufacturing process, we painted the products. Oranges were, unsurprisingly, orange, but Lombard requested we left the products unpainted. This was due to some form of copyright issue with their paint swatch, but it wasn't a big deal as they were happy to paint the products themselves. Lombard was a larger company than Orange, and their orders used to outweigh Orange nearly 2-1. The product life cycle was well established at this point, so we knew roughly when orders would be placed, and could tailor manufacturing to suit. We had a minor issue when Lombard placed an order on behalf of a subsidiary company they were starting up. It wasn't anybody's fault in particular, but the subsidiary company wanted products painted yellow, whereas the first few batches we completed were accidentally left unpainted, assuming it was a Lombard order. Because of the way the products were made, we didn't have the ability to paint them once fully assembled, so we just left them in storage, preempting another Lombard order, and remade the products for Lombard Jr. Would you have stayed?